Good night, viewers. Here are tonight's headlines. 2 suspects charged in the Leonora double murder. 3 individuals charged for assault following a CPL incident. A Port Kaituma resident charged for narcotics possession and assault. A gold miner arrested for possession of an unlicensed firearm and ammunition. Laborer charged with unlawfully wounding a 75-year-old farmer. Improvised weapons and cell phones discovered during a Mazaruni prison search. 7 left homeless as a fire destroys 3 houses in a suspected arson. Body of a miner discovered in Bartica. And a cyclist dies following a collision on number 28 public road. More details ahead, stay tuned. 7 left homeless as fire destroys 3 houses in suspected arson. 7 individuals, including 2 children, are now homeless following a fire that engulfed 3 small wooden structures on Hadfield Street, which is suspected to have been deliberately set. The fire broke out shortly after 3 p.m., amid an ongoing family dispute over leasehold property. Tanesha Berkshire, one of the displaced residents, received news of the fire while at work and rushed home to find her father's house ablaze. There were threats from a relative, and tensions have been escalating over the land ownership, she stated, highlighting previous incidents where their property was targeted. According to witnesses, the fire originated at the back of her father's home, where he had taken precautions to unplug appliances before leaving for work. My father lost everything, including over $1.2 million in cash, important documents, and personal belongings, Tanesha added, expressing their desperate need for justice and compensation. The family has reported ongoing threats and previous attempts to set their property on fire, raising concerns about their safety and well-being. Authorities are currently investigating the incident, and the family is hopeful for accountability. Improvised weapons and cell phones discovered during Mazaruni prison search. A joint services search at Mazaruni prisons conducted earlier this morning, between 5:30 and 9 o'clock hours, uncovered several prohibited items, including 5 cellular phones and 15 improvised weapons. The operation was led by Superintendent Cameron, the officer in charge of Mazaruni Prison, along with Deputy Commander ASP Andy and DDI Henry, involving 30 other ranks and personnel from the Guyana Defense Force, GDF. Searches were conducted in both the brick prison and the stores. Authorities continue to enhance security measures within the prison to prevent illegal contraband from entering the facility. The findings will be further investigated as part of ongoing efforts to maintain safety and order. Laborer charged with unlawfully wounding 75-year-old farmer. Lytton Daniels, a 51-year-old laborer from Cannabally Village, was arrested on September 25, 2024, and subsequently charged with unlawful wounding under Section 50 of the Criminal Law, Offenses, Act, Chapter 801. The charge stems from an incident involving 75-year-old Russell Baptist, also a resident of Cannabally Village, which occurred on the same day. Daniels appeared at the Akuro Magistrate Court before Magistrate Ravindra Mohabir, where the charges were formally read. He pleaded not guilty and has been remanded to prison. The case has been adjourned to October 8, 2024, for further proceedings, including the submission of statements. Authorities continue to investigate the matter, and community members are urged to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities to local law enforcement. Gold miner arrested for possession of unlicensed firearm and ammunition. David Phillips, a 52-year-old gold miner from Pittsburgh, was arrested on September 27 while in possession of an unlicensed firearm and ammunition during a police operation at 5-Stage Back Dam. Officers from the Tactical Service Unit, TSU, stopped Phillips' Hilux pickup vehicle, which was carrying 2 other miners, Alan John and Kester Peters. Upon request, Phillips identified a pink and gray haversack as his property. A search of the bag revealed a 9mm pistol, a magazine, and 6 live rounds of ammunition. When questioned about his firearm license, Phillips admitted he did not possess one, stating, "Boss man, this is Back Dam, I got this gun for my personal protection." The firearm's serial number and maker's mark were found to be filed off. Phillips, along with the firearm and ammunition, was taken to the Matthews Ridge Police Station and is currently assisting with the ongoing investigation at the Port Kaituma Police Station. Authorities emphasize the importance of adhering to firearm regulations to ensure community safety. Port Kaituma resident charged for narcotics possession and assault. Daniel Rodriguez, a 31-year-old miner, was arrested on September 25, 2024, and subsequently charged with possession of narcotics and assault. The charges stem from an incident that occurred at the Port Kaituma waterfront. Rodriguez was charged with possession of narcotics, contrary to Section 41A A.I. of the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Control Act, Chapter 1010, and assault, contrary to Section 21 of the Summary Jurisdiction Offences Act, Chapter 802. He appeared via Zoom conference at the Vreed N. Hoop Magistrates Court before Magistrate Rabindranath Singh, where he pleaded guilty to both charges. Following his plea, Rodriguez was fined $20,000 for each charge, amounting to a total of $40,000, or he faces 2 months of imprisonment if the fines are not paid. Background report. On the evening of September 25, around 8:20 p.m., Rodriguez and 22-year-old Anita Henry were consuming alcohol at the Port Kaituma waterfront. After Henry left to visit her sister, Rodriguez followed her, became agitated, and assaulted her by slapping her multiple times in the face. Henry promptly reported the incident to the Port Kaituma police station, leading to Rodriguez's arrest. Upon his detention, police discovered a haversack containing 27 Ziploc bags of cannabis, weighing a total of 23.4 grams. Authorities urged the community to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities to help maintain public safety. 2 suspects charged in Leonora double murder. Alex Amsterdam, a 29-year-old security guard, and Terry Thorman, a 23-year-old minibus conductor, have been remanded to prison after being charged with the double murder of Arvinda Rupram and Muhammad Nazir. The accused appeared today at the Leonora Magistrates Court before Magistrate Rabindranath Singh, where the charges were read. Neither suspect was required to plead, and they were remanded until October 11, 2024. The alleged murders occurred on Saturday, September 21, 2024, outside a nightclub in Leonora, West Coast. 3 charged for assault following CPL incident. 3 individuals have been charged in connection with an assault that occurred during the CPL match between the Guyana Amazon Warriors and Barbados Royals on September 25, 2024, at the Guyana National Stadium. The accused are Seraste Brittlebank, 28, of Coldingham, East Coast Demerara, charged with assault peace officer. Karen Williams, 29, of Annandale, ECD, charged with assault causing actual bodily harm. Trayvon Williams, 31, also of Annandale, ECD, charged with assault causing actual bodily harm. A spectator, reportedly under the influence of alcohol, was filmed being assaulted by multiple men while on the ground. He received medical treatment following the incident. The 3 appeared at the Diamond Magistrate Court No. 3 before Magistrate Dylan Bess, pleading not guilty to all charges. Bail was set at $20,000 for Karen Williams, $60,000 for Trayvon Williams, and $80,000 for Seraste Brittlebank. The case has been adjourned to October 3, 2024, for trial. In light of this incident, the Guyana Police Force has announced enhanced security measures and an increased police presence, both uniformed and plain clothes, at the stadium for the remainder of the CPL matches to ensure the safety of all attendees. Cyclist dies following collision on number 28 public road. Stanford Benjamin, a 63-year-old pedal cyclist from number 28 Village, tragically lost his life in a traffic accident on Saturday afternoon. The incident occurred at approximately 2 p.m. on the number 28 public road and involved a motor vehicle, PZZ 7256, driven by 65-year-old Malcolm Nurse of New Amsterdam, Burbus. According to police reports, Benjamin was cycling west along the southern side of the road when Nurse attempted to pass him. It is alleged that Benjamin swerved into the path of the vehicle, resulting in a collision that caused him to fall onto the roadway. Emergency services were called, and Benjamin was found unconscious. He was transported to the Fort Wellington Public Hospital for medical treatment, but sadly succumbed to his injuries shortly after arrival. Authorities are continuing their investigation into the circumstances surrounding the accident. Our thoughts are with the family and friends of Stanford Benjamin during this difficult time. Body of minor discovered in Bartica. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the discovery of a body in Bartica early Saturday morning. At approximately 6:30 a.m., a 36-year-old taxi driver reported finding a motionless body in the grass near Dog Point. The deceased has been identified as Leroy Baptist, a 50-year-old miner from the area. Upon police arrival, Baptist's body was located lying on a piece of wood, approximately 40 meters from 2 nearby houses, concealed within a clump of bushes. Initial examinations revealed no visible signs of violence. Baptist was transported to Bartica Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead at 8 a.m. by Dr. Diana. The body has since been placed in the hospital's mortuary, pending a post-mortem examination. Reports indicate that Baptist had a history of alcoholism. The The police have thoroughly processed and photographed the scene as part of their ongoing investigation. Further updates will be provided as inquiries continue.